Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Teresa. I am Crafty Grams. Last time we were here, we were working on my Easter / April. I guess that equals April junk journal. I did a little bit while we were off camera. I just stamped a little rabbit and some flowers on there to peek through the window, best I could come up with. And I also talked about doing some, getting some other papers to make some pockets out of. However, I did not make pockets out of them. I took one and I made this really big journaling card out of it and put a little embellishment on it that would fit through that window. I used some green washi tape that doesn't exactly go with the page it's in, but as you can see, it is not seen through the window, so I'm gonna get away with it. I also want to use, I have 3 more of the Joey Card Maker journal cards I definitely want to put in here. And then the other side of this envelope, as it was, is over here. So I have put together and I haven't even put it in the pocket yet to see if it's going to work. But I made this, I just got some scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. It's in one of those pads. I was afraid of that. And made a layered tag. Now this little one, I poked with my crocodile, and it is just a little bit too big for the little brad I wanted to use there. So I may have to put something over that hole. I don't know what yet. I'll think of something, but let's just see how this goes into Gazinta, the pocket. Yeah. I can't even find the top of the pocket. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I thought that would hang out the front. That will be cute once I get it on there much more securely than that. Maybe I could put the little ribbon tag out there too. I think that's going to be cute once I get that secured. I also noticed that this is coming up, so let me get my petunia going. There she goes. This is the problem I have with collage. When I go to use it, if it's something that's been sitting for a while without being used, I find that it comes apart. And I don't know if that's the glue stick I used to use, because I've changed, several times. And I believe I'm not the only one to see what works in my particular situation, because like I said, I live in Georgia. It's quite hot and humid during the summer, and not a lot of glue sticks work under those conditions. They get very, very soft and mushy and just don't seem to work as well. I also seem to have forgotten to use the plumb notch there. So let that dry a minute and think on this. I need to plug the hole. I need something. Need something. Wonder what it is. Any ideas? Speak up. What's that? I can't hear you. No. Fine. I mean, I can't obviously use anything too big because that's a mighty small tag. Oh, and I have I have been searching in my craft room for several things and came across some more punched paper flowers, which, yep, I definitely needed more of those. So apparently that's a thing for me. I'm all about these punched paper flowers. I could just put that there. I could just actually take a petal off of it so it won't be, think, as the famous bear would say. I wonder if I could find one of those that is not printed on that one. Let's see what's on the other side. Barely. It's barely printed. I mean, not like it has a bear printed on it. It has said, it might have been sprayed with coffee at one point in its life. So I think I'm just going to use that to fill the gap from behind. And easier said than done. And I'm just gonna take one of the little petals off. Sorry, dude. And then put a splot of glue on each of the remaining petals. Stick it to the back of my tiny tag, like so. And again, I might have to give that a second or two to dry while I consider these three. So stinking cute. Have I mentioned that I love the bunnies? Yeah, I guess I have. Thinking. Not inking and thinking, just thinking. I mean, I have two things in there. I don't want to bulk it up too much. Oh, yeah, there it is. I might have to put a wee paper clip there to hold that in. I could make a pocket for that. I could actually cut this last piece of embossed card down, cut it at an angle so that I have two tucks. That'll take care of two of them. I might have something going here. Come here, little cutter. Come here, little guillotine cutter. Let's move you to the side, wee journal. I hope everyone is having a blessed Good Friday. My mother would probably think it's some kind of sin to be crafting on Good Friday, but I will take my chances. I believe I will be okay. There. That's rather cute. Ink them up. Ink them up. Well, there we go. Ink, ink, ink. decided I'm going to have to glue this down somewhere, or otherwise place it so that the back can't be seen, because it's just, I don't know how much would adhere to it because it's both textured and glossy. So there is that. I have no Easter baskets to make this year. I shall just sit at my daughter's house and watch my 1-year-old grandson have his first Easter egg hunt. That should be interesting. And hopefully my youngest son and his girlfriend will be there with my newborn grandson, even if it's just for a few minutes, because we know Cash Man can't be out in the sun too much, and which is part of the reason we're doing just a very small, like we're not taking my 1-year-old anywhere because he has surgery next Friday, and they told my daughter that if he has any kind of a virus or anything like that, they would have to postpone the surgery. And well, we've waited what I consider to be an extraordinarily long time. He was seen, his surgical consult was in February, and they couldn't schedule him any sooner than the end of this month. So based on that, I'm thinking it would be another several months before we could get him back. So I say let's do it while we're all more or less psyched for it. We know it's coming. It's not going to be any fun. He has to be NPO, you know, nothing to eat 8 hours before, and we have a 2-hour drive to the Children's Hospital in Atlanta, which is where the surgery will be done. So yeah, that is a little less cute than I expected, but I can fiddle with it. Let's fiddle. Let's fiddle. There, I like that better. It gives some other color to that. Right, where are we going to put these two tucks I just made? Not on the dictionary page. Let's see, where do we have, what do we have? Do we have any run of blank pages that are sturdy enough for pockets, whatever they are, tucks? Well, there's not a run of them, but there's plenty of options. I don't want to do them on the backs of these because that would be a lot. So let's see. The next option is do them on the inside covers. Oh, I could do them on the inside covers. Yes, please. I just realized they kind of go the, how do you, oh well, they're going to be going the same direction on both covers. That's life. Life in these United States. I apologize if you can hear some music. I can hear it coming from my backyard. I believe that is my handyman working on fencing in. He's either doing finishing the fencing, or he's putting the finishing touches on my ramp. I had someone build a ramp from my back door to where I'm going to park my car, because eventually I will need it. I mean, it's nice and convenient now, don't get me wrong, but the day will come before too long that I will need a cane or a walker or something like that. I'm incredibly unsteady on my feet. But he's got two nice sturdy, rails all the way down, like 2x4 rails, and then he's got trellising in between them. So now he's putting the, like, covering the joins of the pieces of trellis and, blah, blah, blah. Man stuff. I appreciate him very, very much. He's very, very good. He lives a couple of doors down, so if I ever need anything, he's right there, and he's just very good. Very good person to have on my side. If I have a string of bad days in a row, he comes and checks on me if he hasn't seen me outside with my dog or puttering around outside, or the car not moving for a couple of days. He'll come tapping on the back door. You okay? Yes, sir, I'm fine. You doing all right? You need anything? Very nice man. Occasionally he will mow my lawn for me as well, but I hate to have him do that because he's obviously younger than me, but he's not exactly young, and I don't like having anyone being out in the heat. Definitely not doing something for me. So I say that, and then I'm like, well, I'll have my boyfriend do that. But he has a riding mower, so that's different. He can just take a little cruise around, and it'll be done. Yeah. That's different. Do I want to build a snowman? No, I can't build a snowman. I live in Georgia. I guess I'm going to have to make a covered paper clip, hidden paper clip. I don't know, because I don't have any cute paper clips. So I will just put a clip there for now while we figure out a few more things. I could put this, oh no, I don't want to put it on the back of the, I could put it on the back of there. And put my little girl in there. I think she's adorable. And one of these bigger ones. I just like to use up as much of the same things. Same, not matchy-matchy stuff, but, like this is the same kit, so I think they should be, the majority of them should be in the same journal. I don't know why. That's just the way I am. And let's see if that would be too much. Oh, she is smaller than that. I think that's a bit much. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Let me spin around with the old it's not stain, it's ink dauber, honey ink. Yeah, it's an ink dauber. And I'm not going to put a thumb notch in that because I don't want to cut into, I don't know if you can see the little embossed butterfly. It's just a thing I have. I don't want to cut his wings. I don't want to clip his wings. Come here, Petunia. I really do like this thing now that I've gotten into the habit of covering it a little more vigilantly, and so that way it doesn't clog. Now my debate is, am I going to keep filling it with the Nuvo glue, or am I just going to refill it with art glitter glue or something like that? Let me cut these corners. Yep, I'm going to cut some corners. Or, you know, maybe I'm just going to round them. That's what I'm going to do to them. Yeah, round them. I just like the little, I don't know why, I just like the small angle on the bottoms of tags. It's just a thing. It is just a thing for me. Okay, let's see what we can put on there. I'm trying very hard to use up stuff I already have, and I have so much more than I should, if that makes any sense. So much more stuff than I should actually have. That would be cute on one of those tiny tags. I don't know that I want a wreath, but they're cute. Let's see about this guy. What you think? What you think, little brown bunny? Do you want to live there? Of course you do. Let's see if I can cut around this really quickly without doing any damage to the image. There we go. Round and round and round. Round. Not really round, across. We're going across right now. Across the bottom. Curve up the side. It's quite close there, so we'll leave that as is. Yeah. Play by play on fussy cutting. Just what you want to hear. It's all right. As I say, you have the power to speed up or skip altogether or whatever you fancy. You are in control. Yeah, I can't cut and talk. Have we said that? Have I mentioned that enough yet? This one seems to be taking a bit longer than necessary, especially since I can't keep the scissors on the edge of the paper. Technical difficulty, please stand by. There we are. Just about done, just about done, almost over. It's almost over. I do so much better at this, and I enjoy it so much more when I'm not putting additional pressure on myself. Cut. Just a skosh. There we go. Skosh. Yes, that is an exact measurement, according to my mother. Right. Now let's run it around with ink. These collage tags are an addition to being very pretty, they are very convenient because, I mean, they already have basically layers on them. They have focal points. What I'm trying to say is they're not just blank tags, but you can finish them up to customize them to just about anything vintagey. So do I want to put something up here? Let's see if I have a tag. Let's see if I have a tag. I could make a tag. I could make one. I don't want to, but I could. A whole bunch of goodies in here. That would work quite nicely. Okay. Oh, here we go again. Inking. That's all right. Watching me ink, I think, is much better than watching me fussy cut. Let's see if I have lost my tiny ruler. I had a little one that was just about, I don't know, 6 inches long, maybe shorter than that, I don't know, but I wish I could find it because it just makes doing these smaller bits a bit easier, I find. Okay, time to glue it. Glue. Glue. Okay. It's not straight, but the glue has set. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to make you faint. Stay. Okay, what am I doing with this? What am I doing with this? Wow. Mine is a terrible thing to lose. Oh, where's the pink? Not that one. This one. There we go. Woo. All right, let's close call. Okay. I might dangle that from the tab. I might dangle it from the tab. There's got a glare on it. I can't see it very well. Unless I hold it a certain way. Just fussy cutting. The most exciting part of your day, watching someone else fussy cut. Yep, I know. Thrilling stuff, I'm sure. You know, I don't mind watching other people fussy cut, but I don't know that everyone is that way. And in fact, I suspect that most folks are not that way. There might just be something a little bit unique Some might even call it peculiar, but it is what it is. Okay. Now let's cut the corners. Even this little guy. Yep, even on this little guy. I think no, it's not. I was going to say, I think my dauber is shedding again, but I guess it's not. Sorry. I've gone quiet. I've gone quiet again. That usually means I'm up to no good. Just like a toddler. Doing something I'm not supposed to. I don't know if he's landing or taking off, but there he goes. Cute, cute, cute. Oh, where's there it is. I did not put it away. My pokey tool. Let me. I was thinking briefly about doing the whole eyelet thing, but I changed my mind because I am allowed to. What's this? Teeny tiny safety pin. Let's try that. That is rather cute. Okay. Now, let's just take an inventory briefly. Here's the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the inside. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that is not good at all, at all. We have this already ready to go, basically. Do we have another? Yes. Both of those are ready to go. So let's see if we can make a pocket to put them in. Let me get my pencil out. Because, yeah, I'm going to measure. I know. It's a shocker. Excuse my reach. Cut it there. It's going to be wide enough. Yes. Excuse me, please. looking around to see if my wee doggy's still in here with me, and she is not. She has abandoned me. It's okay. That does not look square to me. Like, not even at all. Let's try that on this side. Okay, straight along there on this edge. Let's see what it looks like. It's still not straight, like what the heckies. I'm going to go to there. Oh, look, I'm going to keep chopping at it until it's going to be too small for the journal cards. Okay, we're doing this. That edge is straight along there. Well, poot. Poot or poot. Hardly worth it. Still looks like it's leaning that way, but I don't know. I don't know what else I can do for you, guy. Well, maybe it's just my eyesight. My eyes are crooked. Okay, ink it up. Something fell. It's okay. There we go. Let's see. So, I was looking earlier this day for some things that I wanted to do for use for my April project. Couldn't find what I was looking for, but I sure found my wipies. Sure did. I sure did. So after that, I was doing laundry while I was back and forth and back and forth. So I left the craft room. I came back in and I said, since I wasn't looking for the wipes when I found them, I'll come in and look for something else. And not the actual item I was looking for to begin with. So I thought, well, I will just trick whatever it is, the powers that be, that showed me where the wipes were. Tell them I'm looking for something completely else, and maybe I'll find what I was really looking for in the first place. I have some, you know, rings to make a ring-bound journal with. I have no idea where I put them, and I haven't had them that very long, so they're like, I bought them and put them somewhere and hid them from myself because I thought, well, I'll just put them here until I'm ready to do that project. Well, here I am ready to do that project, and I can't find them. So, every time I came by the door of the craft room, I came in pretending I was looking for something, not those rings. I haven't found them. Still haven't found them. So, I guess I need to start thinking up a plan B for my next project, huh? Plan B, and I haven't even started anything yet. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? I still need a bunch of stuff for back here, so let's get to stuffing. Muffin. I can put something back there. I'm going to put something here. I don't know what yet, but something. I'm going to have to take these out while I do that because those knots are making it a bit bumpy. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. I will make, I'll make a bit of a belly band with that. So let me get my back is cracking like crazy. Oh, and I still have this guy. Okay, good. Good. I will make a belly band. Out of this, I'm literally just picking a width and cutting it. Boom. There you go. And this is the scrap paper I was using. It's just from, like I said, a paper pad from Hobby Lobby. And it says it's cardstock, but it's a little, I don't know, thinner than I call cardstock. But it's a nice weight. And it has a really lovely texture to it. It just has a real good feel to it. What we call in the interior design world, what they refer to as hand. It's a very nice hand. So, yeah. Okay, there's not enough side or downside, so I'm just gonna glue it, glue it, glue it, glue it. Top and bottom. Top and bottom. And place it very carefully. Okay, well, not all that carefully, just place it. And then I will do something. Uh-oh, where did I pull those guys out of? Right here. Yeah, I pulled them out of here. I mean, I could just put you back with them because I think the paper on the belly band is just a bit too bright for me to put that behind. So there's those done. I have an idea. I have a little bit of an idea. Can I take one of these? I just love that. I do. I'm going to do that. I'm fitting to do that, as we say around here. I'm fitting to. Where's the bow I made out of that paper? Let's see if I can make that work. There it is. Wait. There it is. Can I make that work on there? No, I don't think so. Sorry, bow. I just really don't know what to do with it. There's a bunny butt. I think I like the bunny butt on there better. The paper, not necessarily the butt. But yeah, I like that paper on there better. Darn it. I really wanted to use this one. I don't know what to do with that. Can I make it like blocks, falling down blocks? I gotta take those out of there. They're too much. They're too bumpily. Can we do a bit of that kind of thing? Let's see if I have another one. Let's see. There's a beige one. That's the same bunny though. Don't want to do that. I don't know how many different bunny stamps I have, but oh, well, that one's different. They're kind of biggish to do that with, I think. If I put that there, what else can I do? Can I put a piece of ribbon or something down the middle? There's that little bit of lace I have. Where is the lace? Here's some grosgrain ribbon, but it's white. Don't think I want white. Oh, there's the lace. Let's see. Let's just have a little look-see. Yeah, okay, I know the lace is white too, but it's lace. Lace is a whole different story. What do you think? Kind of can't see it, huh? I wonder if I have anything purple in my big bucket of lace. My big bucket of lace. Let me just go check that out. Y'all talk about yourselves. See what y'all got going on. Who all's doing egg hunts? Yeah, sounds fun. Y'all sure gonna have a good time this weekend. Alright, I got a few options. Let me just cut some off. That's the problem. They're extremely long. They're like whole yards of lace, and you know, ain't nobody need all of that. Okay. I really don't have any purple, except for a really dark sari silk. I'll bring it just in case. Pretty sure it's going to be too dark. Right. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's too dark. Maybe not. Believe it or not, I think that's just the perfect thing. Well, good thing I brung it along. Let's see. I don't know why I feel like I have to open it up. Because I really shouldn't, because it's just, it is what it is, right? See if I can get my Fabrifix to come out and play. Yes, thank you so much. And I'm just going to overhang it. And then after I get it stuck down, I'll figure out how long I want it to be. Do I want it to overhang? Or do I want it to not? That is the question. And then I guess I have to figure out something to put in there. That won't be too much trouble, I do not believe. I rather like that. Watch, I won't be able to find anything to match the purple now that I've gone with such a bold choice. Oh, yes, I will. I see something right there. I can put that one. Let's see if I have a journal card with that purple on it as well. Probably not. That would just be not the way my luck runs. I guess it doesn't matter all that much, does it? Okie doke. Round these corners. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I'll cover up my Fabrifix before she dries out. Right there you go. Around these corners. Yep. That one didn't round properly. That's better. Okie doke. Ink and ink. Must have put that down on top of my ink pad at some point. It's okay, it's fine. It's fine, no big deal. What is that? Okay. So I will place these behind the belly band, and then we will call it a day. Oh, well, let me ink you too. Yeah, I ink you too, little bun bun. And just like so. And I might actually put some Fabrifix on this so that it will stick to the fabric. Yeah. Like so. Oh, that's those things. Okay. That is you. Cover the glue. Okay, I am happy with that. All right. The next time, my next video will be moving on from our April at Easter journal. And I'll be getting into something new for May. I hope you'll come back and join me. Thanks for watching. Bye.